Welcome guys. How is everyone doing? We're back again with another stream. Just wait a few minutes till everyone is joined and we will start. Alright guys, we'll start the stream right now. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. Let's see if we can get a beautiful setup like last week again. Of course, we're on gold. Still looking for bullishness. Last stream, last Sunday, we said that the market will open and probably reverse so we can buy up again. That's what we're looking for. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see if we can manage to get a position right now. There is some good volume in the markets now, so we'll see. Who was here? Who was in the last stream of Sunday? Let me know in the chat if you were here last Sunday. And if you know what we're looking for. Nice. Alright. And who was here the last two streams from last week? Who catch the trade as well? A lot of you guys, right? Yes, nice. We'll see if we can manage to get a position. What I'm looking for is a little bit to the downside to take this out and potentially buy it all the way up till here. But we'll have to be careful for these lows. So we'll see what the volume will be in a second and how it will react from this zone. Gold has been dumping for a while today and yesterday, so we'll see if we can get some bullishness again. That's what we're looking for. That's what we analyzed last Sunday as well, so we'll see. Probably something around here. If it looks good enough to take it, we'll probably aim for something like this, maybe a bit higher. We'll see. Not yet, guys. Alright guys, we'll just have to wait and see what price action does here. If we can get a nice setup, just like last stream, we have to be patient till the right setup occurs. If you guys have any questions as well, I will take a look at the chat in a second. If I take any positions myself, I will of course send them in the chat as well. Yes. Yes, I'm looking for buys indeed, but not yet. I don't think it's good to buy yet. Maybe when we see a little bit of downside and a rejection, I will put a buy in. Yes, I do. I will send them in the chat if I see any good positions. Nice. The last 2 days it dumped, like we said on Sunday. Sunday the price was here. We expected it to go at least till this area. It went a bit below there. So now we'll have to see if we can get some bullishness again. If not, I do expect it to go behind this, below these two lows. And then from here on we can start to look for upside again. I think I'm gonna look for something around here. Something like this would be nice. We'll have to see. If we can get this position in. Not yet guys, I'm not in a position yet. When I'm in a position I will tell you guys and also put it in the chat and on the screen for you guys to see it. I'm still looking for a bit downside before I enter a buy. Why? Because I want to see these lows swept on the lower time frame, so we don't need to take any necessary risk to go in too early. When we find a position or when we see there's not enough volume, I will also take a look at some other pairs. I see some suggestions. But for now we just have to wait and see if we can get something here. If it doesn't go below here and it will go all the way up here, maybe we'll look for a sell position, but we'll have to see how it reacts. I see some volume here. I want to hear it from you guys as well. What do you guys think? Is it gonna go short or is it gonna go long? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. No, it isn't, Ian. Alright, see a lot of longs. Nice. But we'll have to see. Personally, I don't think it's ready for long yet. It could be, but then it's too early for us to take a position. Like I said, I want it below here. We can also look at some other pairs in the meantime. If you guys want, put some suggestions in the chat and I will take a look at it in a second. Euro USD, Bitcoin, yes, we'll take a look at them in a second as well. Alright, let's take a look. Let's put our alert here. If it reaches this area, we'll look at it again. Let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD. Alright. I think it's going for these lows first before it will see some upside again. I think for Euro USD most likely it's gonna go back in this area, see what price action does here. Maybe it's going to sweep this low as well, we'll have to see. But the first next area I think it will go is below these lows, and from there on it's interested to see what price action does and maybe we can take something up again. But for now I wouldn't buy this, it's too risky. Why? Because you have all these open lows here where a lot of liquidities and stops are laying behind, so you don't want to buy too early and be the extra liquidity. Yes, we only trade gold, mainly gold. So I think this will dump a bit, at least below these lows, before it's even interesting to see for any upside potential. You see a lot of volume to the downside as well, so I think it will go up after it took out all these lows here. BTC, we'll look at Bitcoin for a second. On the higher time frame, of course, Bitcoin dumped in the Sunday stream. If you look back at it at the Sunday stream, it was around this price, something around here, and we wanted to go above this and potentially higher. It did go, and it did go to 1 to 6. That's what we said in the stream. It went a bit higher, so a retracement now is understandable. I wouldn't buy it now immediately. I would stay and wait till it goes back in this strong key level, so below these lows as well, and look for a potential buy here somewhere around 1.4, something like that. So now I would say it's gonna go down a bit in my prediction. Let's take a look back at gold. What is gold doing? Nothing much. There's not a lot of volume in gold. It's just going sideways for the past few minutes. We'll have to see if it can breach this low. Yes, agree, Andreas. And yes, we're still looking for longs on gold, but it's not ready yet in my opinion. If it goes, and we will see if we can take something new. But for now, I will love to see it down here to buy into it. It's not doing that much. Which valutas do you want to see? I see some comments about it. I see there is some upside volume here, but we're not in yet. If it goes further, we will see and look for a new position around here. But for now, we'll try to wait for something like this around here and then buy it up. I don't have an entry yet. If I have, I will put all the settings in the chat and also on the screen. So when I'm in a position, you will know exactly where. Yes, I agree. Last week was pretty good. This week, like we said, Sunday, we expect a lot of volatility. It could be in our advantage, but also disadvantage. That's why we need to be extra careful. And we will wait till the right setup will occur. And don't rush into any unnecessary risky positions. I think it's going for the upside first. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll take a sell if it leaves everything open, but for now I'm still bullish, so wouldn't do anything yet. This trade, if I take a trade here, it will be on the stream, like last two streams in the last week, where we did it together, two gold positions as well. Where in the first one we had to wait till the evening, till it's closed, and the last position we took together was a pretty fast one of like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So let's see if we can take something today again. Alright, let's see if we can take this low here. Would be great. Alright, still not doing any much yet. I think it will probably go for the high first if we keep up this volume here. For now it's a pretty messy as well. Yes, there we go. So I'll have to see and be patient if we get a setup. If not, it's not a big problem. Then we'll have to see for a new one. No, we're not in a position yet, because we wanted to see this low swept first before we enter a position. There's almost no delay, so we'll be fine. If I put a trade in, you will know within seconds. Let's see what Euro USD did in the meantime. Retraced a bit. Still messy. I would love to see this swept me first before I look for any positions yet on Euro USD. But for now we're still looking at gold, so no need to keep an eye on this that much. Almost took this high out. Let's see what it does after it takes it out. Some nice volume. Let's see if it can leave this open. I doubt it, but we'll see. As you can see, we'll first want to see this swept before we enter any positions, or at least till this area. For me personally, this is way too high to buy now to this high leg, as this low is still not the strongest, so we'll take unnecessary risk. Do you guys want to see any other pairs that we can take a look at? I will take a look at as well. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the chat. And of course, if you have any questions regarding the group, in the description you can find the link to the help desk and you can ask anything there. Nasdaq. We'll take a look at it. First we'll take a look at the higher time frame, where it is very bullish still. If I take a quick look at this, first of all, we're back at a key level, point of control of this week and last week. I would say on a technical level, I would want to look for buys, maybe not yet or with a lower risk. Potentially the best setup I would want to see here is also mid 50 range and look for a nice setup around here if price action gives us a good setup here. But for now I would let it run a little bit down and then potentially buy it. That's what I would say if I take a quick look on a technical basis for Nasdaq. GBP, I'll take a look at it as well. I took a long here on Friday that played out, so that's one of my personal trades, but I'm mainly on gold. I rarely take any valuta pairs on a scalp base, but I saw these beautiful highs open. This leg was open, it swept all liquidity down here on a higher time frame, and on a fundamental basis it was nice as well. So that's why I logged this, and I think it will continue to the upside for the one who was asking about this pair. I think it will continue. Let's see what gold does. Gold is up. Don't see any nice positions yet, and I don't see a reason to sell here, so we'll have to wait still. And unfortunately not a good setup yet, so we'll don't take any unnecessary risk. GBP USD as well, guys. Make sure you don't miss anything of the groups. Make sure to tune in and not only be here at the streams. We do this every day, so if you have any questions, go down in the description and ask it to the help desk and they will help you further. Let's see, I don't really like GBP USD price action right now, so I would not place any trades here soon yet. I would want to see it more down or up to give me a better direction than this. Gold is still not doing anything yet. Direction was good, we were bullish, but not the right entry, so that can happen as well. It's not an issue at all. It's better to be careful in high volatility markets than rush in any position. We'll wait for another 15 minutes at least to see what price action does, and if we can take any positions to run it up again. Somewhere in this level as well. We're still bullish, yes. I expect it to go at least till this level, take it out, and we're trying to get an entry here, but we don't want to take a too high of an entry. Why? Because if we're gonna see a liquidity sweep or some pressure to the downside, we took a too high entry and we'll get stopped out before it hits. So that's why we are being extra careful and only take the right setup when it occurs. See some volume here. I think it will break the 3-400 range. I think it will break it today, actually. That's what we're looking for, but we didn't get the right entry, so we're not in this up leg yet. We'll try and see if we get an entry. So as you can see, the directions are on point, but unfortunately we didn't get any great entry. That's not an issue. Last week as well we had two beautiful entries, two TPs live on stream, and this week we will get another one, hopefully. Like we do every day in the groups as well. We explain why we do it and not only show you. If you guys like this, if you want to see more of these streams as well, let us know in the comments and we will take a look at it and try to be live more often. If you guys want to see something else, give us some suggestions and I will take a look at them. Yes, still not the right entry point. I think it will potentially break without us. It's not any issue, of course. It's also for educational purpose as well, so you learn a lot from these streams rather than just taking it like we do in the groups as well. We try to actually learn and teach you guys how to do it here in the stream. Yes, we did. We explained it in the last stream of Sunday. We explained the two trades we took last week, so if you want to see them, you can look back at the stream of Sunday. Gold is pumping, like we said here. We were bullish, but unfortunately we didn't get the right entry. We wanted to see it down below here and take the entry at 83. That was my entry, but it didn't hit yet. So I think it will keep going. But of course, if we see any other positions later on today, they will be shared in the group, so make sure you're in there and you don't miss out on any potential setups. Very nice, Marco. I do think it's gonna break 300-400 today and potentially all the way to this one on the higher time frame, but on the lower we will see, maybe we get an entry, and otherwise we'll go live again this week and try to get a setup. And if I see any setups today later on, we will share them in the group as well, so stay tuned in there. Why I don't take a sell here is, yes, it can go lower, and yes, we wanna see it lower to buy up, but my direction is bullish, at least till 400 minimum, so that's why I don't take a sell right now, because it's against my prediction, and would rather wait till it breaks and see for a new setup than take an unnecessary sell position. We don't rush here, we only take the best out of the best to provide you with the highest accuracy setups. If you look at the streams of last week, you can see how we manage our positions. When I'm in a trade, I'll also explain it step by step when I'm in a position, but I take partials on different levels. I mark the levels out for you guys as well, so when I'm in a position, you will know how and when to close trade setups and partials. I don't think we're gonna see any entries soon. If we see it, it will be shared to you guys. Like last stream, it was a little bit sooner, but we also waited a long time for a setup, but the setup played out beautiful. That's why we have patience and we don't rush in any unnecessary positions. My prediction is still that it's going up till here today. If we see it lower, maybe we'll take a re-entry to the upside. If not, it will break. The direction was good, but we didn't take an entry. That's not a big problem. There are enough chances in the market. We don't need to take any unnecessary positions. if you guys want to ask something or want me to take a look at any other pairs now before we end the stream, put it in and I will take a look at the suggestions. Otherwise we will end soon. If there is any other position we will let you know, so make sure to be in the group as well. We broke down GBP Japanese yen like 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago in this stream, so you can take a look at that as well. The S&P 500, we'll take a look at that. Let's see if it is in here somewhere. Alright, let's see. On the higher time frame it's a uptrend, a little bit of a consolidation here, but it is in weekly point of control. So on a first glance of technical like technical analysis, I would say it's bullish for me. I would want to take out this high. Why? Because we already left the downside leg by breaking this structure, respecting this level, and now we can see if here is an entry potentially to 6020. It took out this one as well, mid 50 range, respected this level, so I would love to see it up till 620, this level. Nice. Who took the gold position? I didn't take it, but maybe some of you guys did take the gold position up. Let me know in the chat if you did. We were here at the beginning of the stream looking to go up till 400. We didn't got the right entry, but the direction was good. Maybe we will get a right entry still today, but now it's not occurring. Crude oil. The oil prices have been going up. Why? Because the war that's going on, they were targeting and threatening to fire at the oil supplies and the storage, so it went up. I would say it's gonna continue to the upside. It's now going sideways for a bit, but I would say it's gonna continue to the upside. Let's see what gold is doing in the meantime. Not very much. I do think gold is gonna continue to the upside for anyone that's in the position, but I didn't take an entry yet. Yes, I do want to see it down for a new entry, but I'm not taking any sells because I'm looking for a bias bullish direction. Maybe we could take a low risk trade to the upside here, somewhere around here, but we'll have to see how it reacts. Let's see what it does here. Let's see what it does here. Maybe we could take a little position in about a few seconds. We'll have to see. Maybe we could take a low risk. Somewhere around here with a small pullback. Maybe something. I didn't take any positions yet. When I do, I will let you guys know, but we gotta be extra careful here. Maybe it's not looking nice yet. A little bit too risky yet, so we'll have to see. And if I take it above here, it will be a lower risk position. Why? Because initially we wanted to see it all the way here, but if it's going for this high first, we could take a low risk position if it goes below this one. But it has a lot of volume, so it could go up from here as well. Like it's gonna do right now. Let's see. Yes, the entries are not here yet. It's not giving us the right entry or the right time to enter. So I'll have to see for a better entry. It's not ready yet. No, that's why we're so high accuracy here with our trades, because we don't rush, we stay patient, and we only take the best entries for you guys. That's what I do, and I wouldn't want anything else for you guys. Yes. This is the target that we were going for in the start of the stream, and we started here. So when this hits, it will be done, and we will look for a new setup in the group. So make sure to go to the link in the description and ask anything you need to know. Alright, there is a lot of buying volume. Unfortunately, we missed some entries. This was a little bit risky, but it played out for now. I would want to see this if we're gonna enter here on a low risk position to here. If it goes now, what's possible to here, we will look for another trade in a bit or tomorrow. If I find any trades, they will be shared, of course. But let's see if we can find any positions here in the upcoming 10 minutes. That will be somewhere around here, so beneath this low, to see if we can get another position. If not, it's not a big issue. We had the direction right. I will just wait till another setup occurs again. Alright guys, let's see if we can enter now with our stop below here. I think I will enter this position now. Alright, I'll get the input as well. I have a low risk position, so I don't risk too much on this one. I will send them in the chat as well. Let's see if we can hit TP for this one. It's already going nicely. I'll put the input soon. The entry is 23392 is our entry. Stop loss is 3386 for you guys. TP1 is around here. It already hit. I'm gonna send it in the group right now to you guys. Beautiful reaction. I have a low risk position, so I don't risk too much. Here I have it for you guys. TP2, TP1 is hit, TP2 is here. I hope you guys were ready and you guys took the position as well. TP1 is about to get hit. It hits now. It's a beautiful, but that's why I said very high volatility markets, so better safe and put a low risk position in there than try to get a higher risk to reward. Let's see if this plays out. I'm gonna take some risk off here. If it goes back to the TP1 here, I'm gonna take 20% off right now, partials. So just did that. A second. Okay, and at TP2 I will take off another 30%. I will try to get it in the screen for you guys as well. But the inputs are in the chat, so you can see as well. If you didn't enter yet, maybe it goes back to our entry level and you could take a position. Remember, I'm in a low risk position. Why? Because initially we wanted to enter lower, so we still want to see 400 break today. That's why I took it here on a lower level of risk, not the full risk I normally take. So we'll see how this plays out. I already took 20% off my trade. Make sure you do that at TP1 as well. Let me see if I can put it in here. Let's see if I can get it in for you guys. This is the position I'm in. Put it down here for you guys. If it goes back to entry, you could still enter. I'm in a low risk position. It is back at entry. I already took 20% off, so the risk will be lower. If you guys had a limit here, make sure at TP1 to get something off, like 20%. In the meantime, if you guys want me to look at any other pair, feel free to put some suggestions. I will take a look at them as well. It's back at TP1 almost. Make sure to mitigate your risk and take something off the table. Personally, I did 20% of the profits, like I did last stream. What I'm about to do as well is, if it goes a bit lower, almost TP2, I will put it on break even, so we have no risk on the table, and at TP2 I will put off another 20%. How to take partials: if you go in your MetaTrader and you click on close, don't click on full close, you can enter the amount of lot sizes, calculate it, or take off a small bit of your lot size, so you take some profit off the table. What I'm about to do is put my stop at break even if it shows a little bit more upside volume. Not yet, but if it goes beyond this high on the lower time frame, I will take off the risk. But we'll have to see. I already took 20% off the position. Alright, let's put the stop at break even, guys. I think there is enough volume. I don't want to risk any necessary stuff, so there is no risk on the table. We're just gonna let it play out, see how it ends. Put your stop at break even at 3391. The inputs are on the screen. And let's see if we can hit TP2 as well and take some another profits. Yes, I think it's gonna hit. We'll see. Make sure to put your stop at break even at this point, because if it goes back at entry, it's not pretty good. Why? Because these lows are open. It's very high volatile right now, so because of the volatility we want to be safe, and we already took some profits. Alright, TP2 got hit as well, so a bit downside volume. If you did not take partials here or had your partials ready, wait till it hits again and take it off then. Just wait a second, it's not an issue. I think it will hit again. If it goes back at 3397, take off another 30%. That's what I'm about to do. So yes, take off 30% and done. Alright, I already took 50% off the table. The only thing I'll do right now is wait till full TP with the remaining position. We do this again, guys. We wait patiently for the right setup to occur. We waited about an hour almost, but we made some profits. There is no risk on the table, so it's a win for us again. See some bit of downside, but if you guys followed, you have already closed 50%, and we will only wait for full TP or break even. But no matter the outcome, we already made some profits. Let's see what it does right now. I see a bit of downside volume. Alright, it's gonna hit break even, but we did close 50%. This is why we take off. It didn't hit yet, but this is why we take partials. So if it's going to hit break even now, we did make 50% of the profits at a high level, so it's not an issue. That's why I take you guys with me through the trade, how I manage it in these markets. And we just hit break even, so this is the trade. We took a nice 2 TPs, and I do think it's going up again, but I'm not gonna re-enter yet. Maybe I will, but we made some profits again. So we hit break even, no risk, 50% of the profits, perfectly done. I want to see if all you guys followed the trade, managed it well, who did it. Let me know in the chat if you also made nice profits and put your stop at break even. Now it's gonna go down like we expected. It's gonna go maybe to our initial entry, but in these high volatility markets, that's why we make sure we take partials and we put our stop at break even. We don't take any unnecessary risk. I'll put this one away right now. It was a beautiful trade, fast as well, but we waited patiently till it occurred. I do think we still are going to be the upside, but for any new positions, I don't think I want to risk it right now. We already made some nice profits. And I think this is a beautiful end of the stream. If I think we're gonna go up again, what I do, but I don't want to be back to back with trades. You don't want to overtrade and lose your profits that you just made. You can better wait and then take the next best setup. Maybe it's gonna go below this to our initial entry, what we had in mind, but like we said, it's great how it ended here. No need to overtrade, and I will see you guys in the next trade. If I do see it, make sure you're inside the group, and I will let you know there if we do take another position, and in another stream we will go further. Alright guys, this was a beautiful stream. Took a bit, but for the guys that waited all the end to the hour, and we had a beautiful setup play out. So congratulations to the guys that were patient, like last stream and the stream before that one. Make sure you're in the next one, and see you guys soon. Have a lovely evening, and make sure to join the group and don't miss out any other potential setups. Alright guys, that was it. Also please send some screenshots to the help desk if you made some profits and if you followed the right management of the setup. Alright guys, lovely. See you guys in the next stream. Bye bye.